I really just want to talk about peace. I really just want to emphasize how peace is so important on the twin flame journey, just because it really is the answer to all your problems. And it really is the way to attract your twin flame and attract them permanently in a harmonious union. Because when you're at peace, you're completely surrendered. There's no control, there's no ego, there's no fear. And you're in a state of presence with the present moment. You're connected to the universe, you're connected to yourself, you're connected to love and your twin flame. And you're also kind of flowing like on a river, and your good is just flowing towards you effortlessly because you're not resisting your good, you're not pushing it away, and you're not hiding or avoiding it. So basically, I feel like I wanted to talk about this because I feel like people on the twin flame journey really struggle with not being able to understand the journey, feeling like the journey is really hard, feeling like their twin flame is the problem, or, you know, being upset with God, like why am I not with my twin flame? Why isn't it happening already? And really, bottom line is that it's only because you're not at peace, right? And the way to be at peace is, first of all, realize it's a choice, right? I mean, the peace is always there. It always exists within us. At the core of our being, we can always tune into the peace that is there. And yes, it's a choice to be at peace, but it's also, you have to go to the places within you that don't feel peaceful and figure out why, and figure out how to get those places to feel peaceful. So for example, this is why we use the mirror exercise. So for example, you know, I realize that I'm upset in a specific area in my life, which means I'm not at peace, right? For example, I am upset right now with my body because I feel like it's not healthy, you know, I feel sick, whatever. So with the mirror exercise, it would be, step one would be to recognize the upset. I'm upset with my body because it makes me feel bad. I really am sick. So I'm like using this example live so I can heal it with you. Step two would be, I'm upset with myself because I make myself feel bad. So what we're doing is we're turning all the external people or places or things, we're turning it to ourselves. So we're turning the body, we're facing it to myself. So if I feel like my body's making me feel bad, it's actually me who's making myself feel bad, right? And then step three would be to ask, is there any truth to this, right? So is there any truth to the fact that I'm making myself feel bad? And then the answer is always yes if you're upset, if you're triggered, right? So really what's happening is it's not my body that's making me feel bad, it's me, it's my soul, it's my choice, it's, you know, it's a choice that I had made in the past or whatever, and subconsciously I'm making myself feel bad. The fourth step is I connect with this part of me that feels bad, that feels like I make her feel bad, and therefore she feels upset. And I just ask her, what do you need to feel loved here? She'll answer, she'll say what she wants. She'll say, you know, I just really need you to love me. I just really need you to pay attention to me and be present with me and give me all of your love. I really need compassion, and I really need like a hug. So I'm just gonna stay present with her energetically, and I'm just gonna fill her up, right? I'm just gonna imagine like she's this version of me that feels bad. Maybe it's a younger version, maybe it's my inner child, maybe it's my teenager or a young woman, whatever. And I just connect to that part of me, and I fill her up as if I'm filling up air in a balloon. So I'm filling her up with love, the energy of love. I'm filling her up with the energy of compassion. I'm filling her up with presence and with giving her attention, and I'm giving her attention. And just the simple choice to give her these things, the intention behind it is literally the magic of spirituality. It's the magic of, you know, what we can't see. that's where we have to have trust and faith that it works, and it's really that easy. It's really magic, you know? And I feel like some people think like, oh, well, like that doesn't make sense, or, you know, it's too easy or whatnot. But you know, the truth is it really is easy, because our choices create our reality. Simple as that, right? And God is a loving God who wants us to be happy. That's why we're here. So we just fill ourselves up with love, compassion, presence, attention. I give her all of that until she feels complete. And then I give her a nice hug and I allow her to melt into me. This part is really important because it means that I'm coming into union with this part of me that was actually in separation. What's really magical is that in that same moment that I come into union with this part of me, my twin flame is coming to union with that part of him. And we're at the same time simultaneously healing together because we share one consciousness. And we make the same core choices exactly in the same moment. So like right now, for example, my twin flame is in the living room. He's watching TV. I know that my healing is affecting him, and I know that he can feel it. And it's really cool. And I know that, you know, as a result of my healing, he's going to feel more love for me. He's going to feel more attracted to me. He's going to want to be around me. And that's the power of the healing work. So it's really simple. It's just using the mirror exercise, the 4-step mirror exercise that I just taught you. Step 1, identify the upset. I'm upset with whoever, because whatever, fill in the blanks. Step 2, I turn all of the external people or places or things to myself. Step 3, I ask, is there any truth to this? Why is this step important? Even though the answer is always yes, you still have to take this step because there's something very powerful about admitting and taking responsibility for the fact that it is actually you. And it's not the external thing that's causing you to feel bad. It's actually you're causing yourself to feel bad, right? You're taking responsibility for your emotions. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to like blame yourself or take accountability for everything and you know, and the person who fucked up or whatever doesn't have to take accountability. That's not what this means. You most definitely need to set boundaries and call people out and discipline people who are not acting in alignment with love. But if what they're doing or saying or not doing or not saying, if it triggers you and it makes you feel upset, then that upset was within you before. So they're just helping you bring it up to your awareness. It was in your consciousness and now you can heal it. Take responsibility for your part. There's still room to communicate with the other party and set boundaries with them and call them out, whatever, right? So it doesn't mean that like what they're doing is legitimate. It just means that you're responsible for your emotions. You're responsible for your happiness. And if something upsets you, it's your responsibility to heal that upset and come to a place of peace, okay? Because we can't control what other people do or say, right? So we can only really take responsibility for our emotions, make sure that we're good, and then we can do whatever we can to make sure the other person is good as well, and understands, you know, where they went wrong, whatever. But we ultimately have no control over other people and their choices, nor do we have control over their feelings or thoughts or beliefs. We have that part of us just melt into us, we become one, and I already feel the healing, I already feel the peace, I already feel better. So it's really, just like you noticed, it was like a matter of a few minutes that it took to heal. And this is how powerful and quick the mirror exercise really is. So I'm a certified ascension coach. I work with Twin Flames Universe. I'm in union and I'm married to my true twin flame. I help others on the twin flame journey come into union with their twin flames. What I do is I help you ascend. Spiritually, I help you heal. So if you guys are interested in working with me or even just getting to know each other to see if we're a good fit, you can click on the link below and book a free consultation. It's a 15-minute consultation where we kind of get to know each other, see if we're a good fit, and I also explain to you about my paid services. I would love to help you. I would love to, you know, take your hand and walk you through the journey. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, comment, ask questions, feel free, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.